Having a crush can be very exciting, but they can also be very confusing if you're not sure if the other person feels the same way you do, and you could be left wondering if you're just imagining things. However, there are often clear signs that you and that someone are crushing on each other. Here are 10 clear signs you're crushing on each other. 1. Your eyes have their own language. When you're together, your eyes don't just meet. They have entire conversations. You catch each other staring, only to look away in a flustered panic. But the moment one of you looks away, the other sneaks a glance back. It's a silent game of who gets caught first, and you both secretly love playing it. The electricity in your gazes is almost enough to charge a phone. 2. You remember the most random details. They mentioned once that they like mint chocolate chip ice cream, and suddenly, you find yourself stocking up on it. Every little thing they say somehow sticks in your brain, like your favorite song lyrics. When they're around, you recall their coffee order, their childhood dog's name, and the fact that they hate Mondays. It's not even an effort, it just happens naturally. And when they remember something small about you too, your heart does an actual backflip. 3. Your friends are over it. At first, your friends thought it was cute, but now they're just tired of hearing about this person. Every text they send you gets a deep analysis, like it's a government conspiracy. Your best friend has already called you out on smiling at your phone way too much. And somehow, their friends are just as fed up with hearing about you. If both squads are rolling their eyes, congratulations, you're both equally obsessed. 4. Physical touch happens accidentally. Suddenly, accidental hand brushes and oops, I bumped into you moments happen way too often. Your knees touch under the table, and neither of you moves away. They fix your hoodie string, and your heart nearly explodes. That playful shove? Oh, it was just an excuse to touch them. If someone else did it, you'd barely notice, but with them, every touch is like a secret handshake for your emotions. 5. Inside jokes take over your conversations. Nobody else understands why you two burst out laughing at the mention of rubber ducks, but to you, it's comedy gold. Somehow, you've built a private universe of jokes, nicknames, and references that make perfect sense only to the two of you. It's like an unspoken language that says, we just get each other. And the best part? You keep making more of them every time you hang out. Before we continue, please subscribe to my channel, like the videos you watch, and leave a comment below. Thank you for your support. Now, let's continue. 6. You're both low-key stalking each other. You casually know what they posted 3 weeks ago, and you didn't even have to scroll that far, or so you tell yourself. They bring up that one picture you posted in a way that suggests they definitely went deep diving on your profile too. Your TikTok For You pages weirdly start aligning as if the algorithm itself is shipping you too. And let's not even talk about the way you both pretend not to notice when you're the first to view each other's stories. Digital detective work has never felt so exhilarating. 7. You mirror each other without realizing it. Ever noticed how you've both started using the same phrases, hand gestures, or even laughing the same way? It's like you're becoming different versions of each other without even trying. When they lean in, you lean in, and suddenly your body language is perfectly in sync. Science says mirroring happens when people are deeply connected, but you don't need science to know there's something there. Even your friends are starting to point it out, and honestly, it's kind of adorable. 8. You tease each other just enough. Every conversation comes with a side of playful roasting, but never in a way that actually hurts. They call you out on your weird obsessions, and you make fun of their overuse of emojis. It's like you're testing the waters of flirtation without fully admitting what's going on. The best part? Neither of you ever gets offended, because deep down, you both know it's just another way of saying, I like you. 9. You always find an excuse to talk. You could have nothing important to say, but somehow, you're still sending a random meme, this reminded me of you text, or a completely unnecessary WE. Even if a conversation naturally dies down, one of you will always find a way to revive it. Your name pops up in their notifications way too often for it to be a coincidence. And even if it's 2 a.m. and you both should be asleep, you just can't bring yourself to say goodnight first. If talking to them feels like the best part of your day, chances are they feel the same way. 10. The universe keeps putting you together. Somehow, you keep running into each other, even when it seems completely random. You're always in the same place at the same time, whether it's grabbing coffee, picking the same elective, or just happening to take the same route home. You tell yourself it's just luck, but deep down, you wonder if fate is playing matchmaker. And sometimes, just sometimes, you swear they're showing up in places just to accidentally run into you too. Coincidence? Maybe. But your heart says otherwise. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and like the videos you watch. Your support will help us to grow and create more great content like this. Thank you.